Welcome to Patches 53 on the road. Today we're in a special place in New York City where Django was a couple of years ago, back in couple years ago, 1946. And today, of course, we're enjoying some very Herman wine from the New York Fingers Lake. First time we tried this wine.
I confirm.
And what do you think?
I think it's very good.
So it's a Riesling, beautiful wine. Enjoying that. So we're here with Pierre Blanchard, famous violinist in France, very famous.
Oh, really?
But that's what I heard. But anyway, Pierre, I know you're not Manouche Gypsy, but how did you fall in love, like with Django, with Grappelli, and tell us a bit about Grappelli and.
Oh, when I was young, so I started to play violin at 8.
8, wow.
And so I went to conservatory, but very soon I would like to do my own stuff. I mean I mean to improvise, At the beginning I was more involved in the rock scene, I was listening Led Zeppelin, all the stuff like this in 70s, And so. But at the same time, of course, I listened to Stéphane, and I cannot explain this. I mean, it was like already at that moment. It was like a grandfather. I think for many people in France, even if they are not musicians, it was like looking a bit like Père Noël, Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Kind of Père Noël, Santa Claus.
Which age was at that time?
At that time, well, I think it was around between 60 and 70. So for a boy of 8 years old,
Santa Claus.
It's very, it's very old.
Yeah.
Anyway, and but at first I have to say that. Yes, I was more attracted by the playing of Jean-Luc Ponty because he was playing with John McLaughlin at that moment. More jazz rock stuff.
To match the era.
Yes. And also after some years, I realized that for me it was boring, this music. And I went back really. With the Stéphane mood. But at that moment I didn't, meeting with people with musicians, for a musician, it's a very important point. And I have to say that I began to listen back really Django later when I met some musician, as Raphael Weiss, as people like this, and after I met Stéphane, because I was playing with Martial Solal, big band at that moment. It was in 84, something like this. I played there, 84, and Stéphane was at the concert someday, And at the pause, I went to my
at the intermission there.
Yes, I went to my room, and he was there, sitting with his friends, waiting for me. Say, hey, it's good. So from this moment, my life changed totally because the fact to meet the people, it's very important, And so I can say that yes, we became friends, but I cannot say that I was a student or something like this or disciple, I don't know what. No, it was not like this. It was more, yes, like a grandfather. He was very attentive. All the time to as a person. I mean, for me. And so he invited me to play on some places, and so and so and so. And the shock was when he died, you know, because at that moment I realized how much I was in love with this music,
Amazing, yeah.
which I didn't realize totally before. And so I decided really to. So I went when he was when he died. I went to his house, and I stayed 2 hours only with him like this, you know. And it was like a very incredible shock for me, you know. And I swear to myself and to him to not let this music disappear.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
It was something really not intellectual at all, really fleshy, you know. And so I decided to make a record like this, and I was looking for the right person to do it. And I found my friend Dorado.
Yeah.
And this meeting was also something incredible for me, you know, to put me in this way, to make sure, because I used to play a lot of styles, music on the violin, jazz modern, bebop, free jazz, everything. And at that moment, really, I realized that what I would like to do was this music of Django and Stéphane from that moment, because in a way it was like the circle, you know, with the rock, because so I think this music is more close from the rock to the rock, I mean, as bebop or any kind of jazz, because there is a, you know, in this music there is the dance,
the swing,
you know, the swing, dance, you know, and the melody,
Yeah.
and the melody.
And Grappelli was.
And Grappelli, you know, the melody, Grappelli,
Yeah.
you cannot find better way to, you
Yeah.
know. So that's it.
So you and Dorado, you play quite a bit together. But why there's only one CD?
Why? I don't
We need
know.
more.
You know, let's see. We'll see later. Yeah, maybe, I'm sure. You know what? Yes, for me, I was a bit hurried to record something when we did the CD with Dorado. But now I'm not hurry anymore to do another one.
It's wisdom,
you know,
no?
because I want really play. I don't want to make commercial. I mean, CD.
Too many is not.
No. I want to learn still. I want to play. I want to make a very big hit CD when I do. You know, and so I think yes, for sure.
That will be. Yeah.
Someday it's gonna be a game.
Huh? Let's drink more wine.
Yes.
Thanks for your time.
Thanks to you.
Like I always say, keep drinking good wine with good friends, with good gypsy jazz.